I just saw the movie called The Oath here at the Edwards in Irvine. And I was surprised. It has a serious message, but it's laughable. It's a comedy, but it has something serious at the heart of it. And for Christians, I always say pray the movies. And we need to pray for some kind of some way to make peace without compromising integrity, politically and religiously and socially, with those who are on the opposite extreme. Seems like an impossible thing, actually, but with Christ, with God, anything is possible. So we can hope and pray. This movie is about. I thought going in was. I thought it was gonna be a liberal anti-Trump film. Because it's a Hollywood movie and it's about politics. And I saw little clips of it in advance, little teasers. And it's about the Republican president who wants to require everybody in the country to take an oath of loyalty to the United States. And the main character in the film is a white man and his wife, a black woman, biracial couple. And he doesn't want to sign the oath. And she doesn't either, I don't think, at first, but she doesn't really care. She's not so much political, she just wants to take care of her. They have one daughter together. But she just goes along with him and is politicizing in the beginning, as if she's agreeing. And he's very, very, anti anything with that. Where it's strange because it's actually it's actually more of a conservative thing to not want the government to impose upon us. But in this case, they make it out to seem like, they don't say anything about Trump, but they make at the end they show the president stepping down and the vice president taking over, and the vice president sort of looks like Pence. So a little bit of obviousness, but they don't make it too much of an anti-Trump thing. But it's actually the opposite. The conservatives are the ones who usually don't want the government imposing on us with taxes and with more legislation and this and that. But in this case, they show Chris, the main character, and his biracial wife. I think they're supposed to be the liberals against the conservative Republican president who wants an oath of loyalty. So some of it is a little backwards, it seems like, but nonetheless, he's the liberal. He's supposed to represent the liberal. He's fanatic. He's a fanatic about. He's kind of like an Antifa, anti-fanaticism, but he's the one who's a fanatic. And isn't that the way Antifa is here in the United States? They're supposed to be, the name of them is anti-fanaticism. But then they actually become the fanatics. It's the ones who are willing to sign the oath, in this case, in the movie, I mean in this guy's family, they're just signing it because they just want to get it over with. It's not so much of a political thing, they just don't want to be they don't want to be resistors. Because now they're making it like a legal thing, like if you don't sign the oath, you know, something could happen. So one day, it's all over the Thanksgiving weekend. And there's the family's coming together, the guy's brother, his white brother, obviously white, and white wife, and they're oath signers. I guess they're supposed to represent more the Republican conservative side. And Chris doesn't like them because of that. But then on Thanksgiving Day, these guys from the Homeland Security come in and say that they want to talk to Chris about possibly having tried to stop somebody from signing the oath. Chris orders them out of the house because they don't have a warrant. And there's an argument, and then a fight, and then somebody gets hit over the head with a firebrand or something like that, one of those things you use in the fireplace. And suddenly everything changes. They're in like a lot of trouble, because now it's about assaulting they're not really police, but Homeland Security or whatever the branch of the law that is. It's become a legal thing now. Crime, criminal. And I will put more of my review in the box below and give my suggestions for prayer. God be with you all and bless you.